Hey, this is Brad Gill with Next Home Lifestyles, aka Broker Brad, and I'm back with another real estate Q&A. This time, do I have to move out when my house is on the market? That coming right up. Well, this is definitely one of the most common questions I get when working with home sellers and helping them prepare their home for sale. And that is whether or not they have to move out or not during the sales process. So simply put, the answer is no. You definitely don't need to move out of your house. It really comes down to what's gonna meet your specific goals the best, or what's gonna suit your lifestyle the best. Let's jump into some quick pros and cons. So if you do decide to move out of the house, it's definitely gonna make the entire showing process easier, especially on you. And that comes down to if you have children and pets especially, because you don't always have to chase them around and clean up the home and tidy it up and get it ready for those showings coming through. In addition, there's overall less cleaning, of course, as well, because you're not living in the home, you're not cooking on the stove, you're not using the microwave, you don't always have to worry about the trash being stinky. So I mean, again, there are a lot of benefits when it comes to moving out temporarily. Staging furniture versus partial staging or using some of your furniture. Moving all the way out means that our designer can come in and kind of have a clean slate and put in all in-trend new furniture where they can really make the design of the home come together and show off more like a model home. And it's overall easier for buyers to tour your house. So when you move out, they can come see it early in the morning until late at night without disturbing you. So it kind of gives them free reign, so it definitely helps us increase the amount of traffic going through the house. But you don't have to move out. And if you decide to stay in your property during the showing process, then what we can do is we can work with you in order to what's called partially stage your home. So that's where we come through and we use a combination of your furniture plus the professional stager's furniture and put together the best picture we can. So again, the whole idea with staying in the house is we're going to try and inconvenience your overall life as least as possible. And that can also be easier for you again with children or pets, because maybe it's easier just to stay in the house than to worry about relocating. That way you don't have to worry about finding additional accommodations to move out into temporarily, as well as worrying about things you forgot in the home or that you already packed up and you won't have access to because it's sitting at the back or underneath 1,400 boxes in a storage shed. Additionally, living in your house is always going to be easier to keep track of all your personal property. You're going to know where everything is. We have technology that makes it really easy for us to schedule showings as well. So if you have a really busy schedule and there just isn't any way to temporarily move out while the house is on the market, then we can set up windows of opportunity and make sure that we screen those requests for tours and make sure it meets the timeline or the windows during the week or the weekend that make most sense for your schedule. In addition, the overall market right now is heavily favoring sellers, and homes are taking on average 7 to 10 days to sell. And that's going to be especially true from now all the way through summer of next year. Usually the winter and spring housing market are very ferocious, so we should see steady demand all the way through that time period. It's a minimal amount of time to sacrifice, come up with those ideal times during the week to schedule for those showing windows. That way you guys can get into a rhythm for making sure the house is cleaned up and ready to show when you're out. And of course, last but not least, we offer complimentary personal protective equipment for anyone coming through the property. And again, we're going to be screening everyone to make sure that we only have qualified buyers touring your home, not just anyone getting through. So to summarize, you definitely don't need to move out of your property when your home is on the market. It really depends on, again, what's going to help best suit your personal needs. If you can move out, it's going to make the overall process much easier if you have that flexibility. But if you don't, it's okay. We can work around it. We've got a lot of great technology. We've got a lot of support to make sure that process will be smooth as possible as well. I'm Brad Gill with Next Home Lifestyles. Thanks again for watching another real estate Q&A. I hope you guys like this video. And if you do, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot.